Hey everyone, I haven't talked to you guys in a while. I'm sorry I didn't make a video on Friday for Fun Stuff Friday, but if you follow me on Twitter or you listen to what I say in videos, I was away on a bowling trip in Louisiana, so I'm back now, so thank God for that. I can finally talk to you guys again, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about the trip, and then I want to tell you guys my opinion about the future updates and the current updates, so I know you guys all want to hear that. I got a lot of tweets today actually telling me, oh, I want to hear your opinion about the new squeal update, blah blah blah, and we'll get into that, but I have a lot of opinions to share with that. But first I'm going to share my experience with Louisiana, because I feel that I like to express things with you guys, about real life and not just about RuneScape, because it makes, first of all, the commentary is more interesting and you guys get to know a little bit more about me and everything, so I find that cool. So first of all, I went to Louisiana for a bowling trip with my dad and 3 other people, and we bowled a national tournament. It's a team of 5, and then we bowled singles and doubles. We did pretty good. I mean, it was a hard shot, and it was a definitely a learning experience more than anything. So I was happy I got the experience, and I'm glad I got to go. And I learned a lot. So it was overall a good bowling trip. I think we made a little bit of money, but we don't get the money until the tournament's over, which is in May. So I mean, it starts in January and ends in May. It's a pretty long tournament. You can enter whenever you want. And it was really fun. I got to try a lot of new things because if you didn't know, I obviously live in New York. Well, I live on Long Island, but we don't have anything crazy out here food-wise like the South does, and I got to try fried alligator. So if you guys live in the South or anything, you guys know what I'm talking about when I say fried alligator. So I tried fried alligator for the first time, and it was actually pretty good. If you haven't tried it, I suggest trying it because it's pretty much just like chicken, but a little bit chewier. So I don't know if you watch Swamp People, but what they say about alligator meat is completely true. But it's really good. It wasn't bad at all. I tried fried pickles, and that was kind of nasty. That shit was like really like, it's when you mix really sour, like not really sour because it's pickles, but the pickle sour and the pickle juice with like breaded, it wasn't great. So I didn't like the fried pickles. I tried gumbo, which was pretty good. It had like crab shit in it, and I don't know. It had about a bunch of stuff in it. It was like a soup, but it was like different. I don't know if, like I said, if you're from the South, you know what I'm talking about. But if you're not, then you probably have no idea. And I also tried a crawfish po' boy, which a po' boy is a sandwich, but that's in the South. So I guess I had like a little lobster sandwich, because crawfish is the same as crayfish. So if you see the crayfish picture on RuneScape, and if you fished crayfish or you know what the crayfish picture looks like on RuneScape, that's what it pretty much is. It's a little lobster, and it's pretty cool. So I had some different food. I picked up a pair of shoes that wasn't released in New York yet. It's actually released April 6th. So I got a pair of shoes that was not released yet, and it was pretty cool. So it was overall a good trip, a good learning experience. I'm really happy I went, and I had a fun time. So thank you for all wishing me luck on Twitter or wishing me luck on Facebook or whatever. So I really appreciate that, because it really shows that you guys care more about me than just the videos I produce, or you care about me as a person. That's really cool that you guys do that. So thank you all for caring so much. It was a fun time, and now I'm back to talk to you guys and make quality videos for you guys. So now I'm gonna move on to the updates. See, right now I'm doing temple trekking because I'm still trying to finish the update from last week, which was the Morytania or Madagascar Task Set. I don't know how it's pronounced really, but I think it's Morytania, whatever. And I just need one more task, which is the what's it called, Thoroughly Aghast, which is the Summon a Ghast Familiar, which means I have to max out the game temple trekking. Now, I don't get why this is a requirement. A lot of people have already said this, or there's petitions to remove it from the game. They already said they weren't removing it from the game, but this was originally a trim completion escape requirement to get all of the guys in temple trekking to level 99. Now, like I said in a commentary way before, I actually predicted that this was going to happen, that they were going to make temple trekking a requirement for the task set. So I got like 4 of the guys to 99, and I got the hard guys to level like 30. So I said, that's enough. I got all the pieces of construction clothing, and I did all that stuff. So I was like, what? I think I did enough, to unlock everything when the update comes out. And sure enough, there was a lot of temple trekking involved. But 2 of the things were both elite tasks, which I don't get how they clarify them as elite tasks. The one was the 500 total level of 500, so you can tele to Berg de Rot with the games necklace. And then the other one is to max out the minigame. Actually, is to get 99 in all the guys and get a total level of 594, so you can summon a ghast familiar with a ghast pouch. So I was kind of frustrated because I don't mind a challenge. I know that they should make the task hard and stuff like that, but as a max player, we shouldn't have to do a completion escape trimmed requirement in order to get the completion escape. Like, if you don't know what I'm saying, is this was originally a trim completion escape requirement, which now moved to a completion escape requirement, because in order to have the completion escape, you have to do all of the tasks. And to do all of the tasks, you have to do this trim completion escape requirement. So I don't get why they put 2 elite tasks as 2 things from temple trekking. It really doesn't make sense to me. But I guess, you know, I'm doing it anyway, and, you know, man up. I have this person at level 87, so I have these 2 people at 99. And same with the other place, I have the first 2 easy and medium guys at 99. And the guy I was just on is level 88, and this person's level 87. So I'm fairly close to finishing this. I want to actually finish this tonight. So wish me luck on that. Hopefully I'll finish temple trekking and can finally stop doing this shit. But it's a struggle and it's a grind, but at least I'll be able to go back to dungeoneering right after this and still have my completion escape intact. I don't have to do any other extra things. But I really want my Taskmaster emote back because, as you know, I'm an emote fanatic. I'm missing that now, so I really want to get that back. It's pretty important to me. And I only need about 6 more emotes, or 5? I think it's 6. Hold on, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I need 6 more. This is 12k, this is 12k, so that's 24k. This is 6k, that's 30k, 6k, 36k, 12, 48k, and 12, which is 60k points I still need, and I get 14k for my next one, so it's going to take a while to get the rest of the emotes. And of course, when I'm close, they're going to make an update, releasing the batch number 5, which has emotes that are 400k points, and I'm never going to be able to finish it. But, you know, I'm pretty close, so I'm pretty happy with having almost all of the emotes. I actually unlocked 2 new emotes with my new loyalty batch points, whatever the fuck they're called. And I got Inner Power. And if you guys haven't seen the video of the kid trying to turn Super Saiyan, well, now I can finally try to turn Super Saiyan in RuneScape right here. Ready? Bam, let's go. I'm just gonna, I should like do that, the thing he like charges up with fucking, in that video, he's like all serious and he's like, and then tries to turn Super Saiyan. So if you haven't seen that, YouTube it, kid tries to turn Super Saiyan. It's pretty funny. But that's what Inner Power, it makes me laugh because it's like actually like exactly how the kid does it. So it's funny, I like that emote because it's, you know, reminds me of that video and it makes me laugh. So I got that emote, and I got the head in the sand because it's on sale, so it's about time I got a break on something. And I have 4k points left over, but whatever. So that's my rant on the temple trekking thing and my off-topic discussion on emotes. But I really don't get why they made the trim completion escape requirement thing a part of completion escape. It kind of, you know, I finished all of the tasks the day it was released, except for the temple trekking, which I needed the 500 and then the 500 total level and the 594 total level in temple trekking. And I did the 500 one, obviously, and I just have this one left. So I'm looking forward to finishing this, and hopefully I'll be able to do it soon. But anyways, moving on to the next update, which happened yesterday, or I guess this morning. And it was the Squeal of Fortune little tab here with the buy spins and the Easter event. Now, I'm pretty upset about both of the things. I'm not going to sit here and just rant and complain about jagex and stuff like that. I'm sure you've seen countless amounts of videos that have already, you know, explained their hatred towards the updates and towards jagex. So I'm just gonna give you my opinion on it, like, you know, very calm, not, you know, bashing jagex kind of opinion. But they're both disappointing. One, the Easter event, first of all, there's no real good reward. It's all recycled. If you don't know what I mean, then I'll explain it right now. First of all, there's no new emote, which it was kind of sad. I like when they have emotes in the, you know, in the event thing, because then you can't get it till the next year, and it's something cool to have that some people might not have. So I really enjoy when they have emotes because they're original. They're something that you can have that's different than every year. So I enjoyed that concept, the emotes during the holiday events. But this Easter event did not have that. The item that you get is the egg shooter, or whatever the hell that is. It's the, I really don't know what it's called. I think it's called the Exterminator or something really lame. But it's the same exact thing as the wand you got for Christmas. It does the same exact thing. You charge it up, or, you know, you put a thing in it and you shoot someone, just like the wand. You know, you wand someone with the thing, and a fake little thing comes out and hits them, and you spin around or whatever. So it's the same exact concept. So they pretty much just recycled the same thing and put it into a cannon. They made the wand into a cannon, and I really don't like the fact that they did that, because they could have made something more original. There's so many more ideas, like, you know, rabbit feet, or anything. I mean, really, I could think of a lot of ideas on the spot. You know, my mind's not working right now. I just got home from school, so, and I'm doing temple trekking, so I really don't have my mind straight on thinking of ideas right now, but just like rabbit feet or something that increase your run, or even if they don't even do anything, just cosmetic rabbit feet, or like a lucky rabbit's foot even though they have a strong rabbit's foot necklace, maybe like a lucky rabbit's foot that you hold in your left hand and increases drops or something. I don't know what they could do, but there's so many more possibilities than recycling the thing, which first of all, a hand cannon that shoots eggs has nothing to do with Easter. Just because it shoots eggs, it doesn't have, cannons don't have anything to do with Easter. I really don't understand that concept, but whatever. I mean, I don't like that. And then the second thing is that you have to do it like on times. Like right here, as you see, people found whatever. It's egg hunts. Like it's not a real like quest. There's not a quest for the event like there has been. It's just there's no quest at all, and all you do is you do egg hunts, which you can find out easily by people keeping your game on all and seeing all the people who find them, and you can just literally find them in the areas that they say they found them in. And you have no real work to do or anything, like no sense of accomplishment. You just go around, find the eggs, and then you collect your reward, and it's really no like plot line or storyline. It's just whatever, chalkatrice versus the evil chicken or whatever. So I really don't like the fact they did that either, because that kind of ruins the fact of Easter and ruins the fact of all that. So it's kind of upsetting to see that they didn't really put too much effort into the Easter event this year, and you can really tell because it's a recycled item. Also, you get this mask thing, a chocolate egg on face mask, and an egg face mask thing from the other guy, and it's just you just have an egg on your head with a bow. Like that's nothing creative. It really isn't anything creative, and it kind of upset me. It really did. I really didn't like the fact that this is the event. I mean, I don't know if you feel if you like the event, I'm sorry, but personally I feel like this way because they just kind of gypped us out of a pretty good event. And it could have been so much better, it had more potential, but they just had the lack of ideas and they were too worried about their Squeal of Fortune update. Now I'm gonna get into the Squeal of Fortune update, and I'm disappointed. You guys know I'm disappointed in the Easter event. Recycled rewards, no new emote, not a quest, more of a hunt, and you have to wait 2 hours for every hunt. You have to do 3 of them. It really doesn't make sense on why you have to do that. So, anyways, moving on to the Squeal of Fortune. First of all, they added a tab here. If you didn't read the update, which I hope you all did, or if you can't read, I'll explain it right now. But they added Squeal of Fortune a little while back to make people want to become members more, and it's a good gimmick. It really is a good gimmick, and I'll give them that. It's a really good idea that you have daily spins, because I know people who just log on for the spins. They don't even play very much, but they make sure they log in every day at 8 p.m. Eastern time to spin their wheel. So it's a really good gimmick, and I'll give them that. It's a really good catch to get people, an extra spin if you're a member, and better stuff, blah, blah, blah. It's a really good thing. Even if you're free to play, it's good for you, because you can get a free rune skimmy, or, coins. It doesn't matter. You can get XP lamps too. So, it's a really good concept. But now they took it a little too far. They just took it, like, a tad too far, and they broke their, their own rule of, not real world trading and not wanting to do microtransactions, and they took that and they just broke their own rule and decided to have microtransactions. I don't get why they would just do the Squeal of Fortune thing. This is technically gambling, because if you spend your money on first of all, this is just purely created so that members could join and to get people to get members, and now they took it to where people are like gambling, trying to get good items, and whatever. So people are panic selling their divine. This was originally made in good consent to try to get people to get lucky items, which obviously involve a lucky divine spirit shield, a swag stick, all these different cosmetic items that you can get, and the lucky divine's the same thing as a divine, and it's really rare to get. And it was really cool that you had the chance to get these rewards. But now they added in a buy feature, which you can actually spend real life money to get more spins to try to get more stuff, and that really is just against my morals, because it's real world trading. It really is. That's you can't look past it. It's microtransactions. It's just like buying GP from a site. It's the same thing. You're technically gambling to try to get XP or different items and all this other stuff, and it's really just against our own rules. So I really think that they really messed up, and they really lost a lot of support from people like long-term players like us, like me, and other people that I know, and it's upsetting because they really did make people lose their respect, and I'm really disappointed at the fact that they did that too, because it really shows that they don't care about the players and what they want to say. It's just they care about the money, and I would care about the money too, but to an extent. And you want to you're getting already so much money from memberships, but this is really going over the top just to see how many people will do it. And I know people have bought 150 spins to test and stuff, and so they're already making great money off of this, which is good for them. They're making money to put into the game, but they're not really putting it into the game. They're just putting it in their own pockets, and that's upsetting. But nonetheless, it's the company that makes the game. The game is still good. It's the same game. You guys can't be like, oh, I'm gonna quit because of the Squeal of Fortune update. Oh, this is unbelievable. They break their own rules. It's bound to happen. It happens. They're jagex. They're trying to make money. It's a company. So what if sometimes they're corrupt, but you just don't buy the thing. Just stand against it. Play the game. The game is still the same. It's just this little feature that is really, really like upsetting people, and I'm upset by it too. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not gonna buy any spins because the same chances of me getting a lucky divine spirit shield is the same chances of me sprouting wings and growing into a unicorn. So I really have no chance of getting anything. But people are complaining about getting XP from it. Now I have one solution that I'll bring up about the Squeal of Fortune that would make people a little bit happier about it. Instead of buying, you can still buy spins, whatever, but take off the lamps when you get the buy spins. When you buy spins, you should no longer have lamps to, be able to get. You can't get medium or small lamps. You can't get any of that stuff, and you should only be able to get the cosmetic item. They should increase the reward. They should increase the chance of getting a cosmetic reward, such as the twisted horns, or the tattoos, or the swag stick, or the lucky spirit stuff, like the lucky divine spirit shield, the lucky Bandos God sword. Increase the chances of that stuff, but take off the lamps, because a lot of people have been saying that people are going to spend a lot of money, like apparently Suomi, that people are spending money on squeal spins to get the XP lamps to get more XP per hour than certain stuff. And Silent Core mentioned in his video that that if you actually got a real life job and you did the squeal and you bought squeal things with your real life minimum wage job, you can actually get 99 runecraft faster than what you can with just grinding runecrafting at ZMI, and that's just sad. Like, that shouldn't be an option. They nerfed effigies because people were getting the skills faster with effigies than with actually training the skill, but then they go and put this into the game, which is even worse than effigies. I just don't get it. They just pretty much counteracted their own argument. But I guess this is why they nerfed effigies, because now they can make money off of people who want faster XP than actually training. So it's kind of upsetting that they're doing this. And I am personally upset by it because I'm one of the people who have grinded all their skills to 99, doing methods, and I was pretty much before the effigy prime, so I didn't really do a lot of effigies on my shit. And I mean, I did a lot of assisting for runecrafting. That's pretty much it. Probably from like 95 to 99, I assisted a lot, and that's pretty much all I did. I didn't really open effigies or hoard effigies to try to level up. I did all my shit legit. So I really am upset that the fact that they allowed this to get out of hand like this. And like my solution says, just take out the lamps so that people can't spend real life money to gain XP, because that's such bullshit to all the max players and people who are trying to max, that now you can just literally, if your status in real life is wealthy, you can outplay other people on this game, and that's not how a game should be. Just because you have money, it shouldn't make your status in the game any better or worse than someone who's poor. So it's really upsetting to see that they did this kind of thing, and I'm personally upset and hurt by it, but literally I'm not going to quit the game because of it. It's still the game I love to play. It's still a great concept of the game. I honestly do love RuneScape as a video game, and you all do too, whoever plays. And it hasn't changed. It's just the people want more money, and just don't buy any spins. That's my advice to you, is don't quit the game because you're unhappy with one update. I mean, I'm sure you're unhappy with a lot of the updates they put out, but just because they did this is no reason to quit. It's just a reason to not buy their thing and not support them any longer. Canceling your membership's not gonna stop them from making money. Every time you cancel your membership, 7 more people get the membership and buy fucking 400 Squeal of Fortune spins. So it doesn't, you're not acting out over everyone by canceling your membership. If you want to quit, fine, but don't quit because of this update. But anyway, that's how I feel about the update, and that's what I feel like it's a rip because they nerfed effigies for the same reason they put this in the game, and it's just upsetting that they did something so stupid like this. But they're going to do what they're going to do, and I'm just going to continue playing like I do, so I have no say in it, and I know they're not going to remove it anytime soon, so there's pretty much no point in rioting or anything like that, so whatever. It sucks, but what are you going to do? So moving on to the behind the scenes of April, I think there's a lot of good updates in this, okay? There's a lot of potential. First of all, the Easter event bombed, like I said earlier, so that's the first event that went down the drain for April, but the dungeoneering work is going to be awesome. Absolutely awesome, especially for someone who has to get 120 still, like myself. That's so cool that they're gonna have shared interfaces. Which, if you don't, as like I said, if you didn't read the update, if I pick up a key in a room where no one else is, it goes into all of the people in the party's inventories. So we all have a shared thing, so we can all open up doors, and it's gonna make dungeon so much faster. Like, you're gonna, instead of 12-minute floors, you're gonna get 8-minute floors. And it's gonna be really drastic to time XP. So it's gonna be really cool to see how this works out. You know, there's gonna be a tool belt for dungeoneering where you can store, prom pickaxe and prom hatchet, and have all these tools. You don't have to bind them, so you can just have them in your tool belt at all times, and there's no need to buy a toolkit anymore from base. You just have them in your tool belt already. So it's a really, really dope idea, and I really support that dungeoneering thing. I don't know if soloing dungeons will get you more XP, if that's involved in this update, but if it is, then even better. Even better. But if not, it's still a great update because you can stack ores in your inventory now. You can stack food, so it's gonna be a really cool dungeoneering update, and I'm really excited for that, especially when I'm starting to go for 120 again after I finish temple trekking. So I'm really excited to see what they have for that, and it's a great idea. And second of all, then they have the Fremi Sagas 2 or whatever. They're adding 2 more Fremi Sagas into the game, and I am not so happy about that. I mean, it's something, obviously they're going to put it in the game regardless. I'm just not happy because I literally just finished the 3 Fremi Sagas for the completion escape not too long ago, and the last thing I want to do is do the sagas again. So 2 new sagas, they might be cool, who knows, they might give good rewards, who knows. Like I said, I'm not going to complain about it, but it's just something I have to do again for completion escape. So we'll see how that turns out, but it shouldn't be that bad. But it's just something I don't want to do because I really didn't enjoy the Fremi Sagas except for the Thok one. The Thok one was awesome. But besides that, the next update is the rune crafting, which is really cool. I mean, it doesn't help me at all because I'm 99 already, so it doesn't help me, with this new runecraft training method. But it seems pretty cool, and it seems pretty cool for the players who aren't 99 runecrafting. It seems like an alternative method, which I'm really happy about that they actually put one in the game, because now they're sensing that runecrafting is so far off XP-wise. So hopefully this will be better XP than ZMI, and hopefully it'll be pretty cool or fun and not too bad to do. And I really hope that it's good for all the people who aren't 99 runecrafting so that they can enjoy it. So best of luck to you on that update. But I think the updates for April are really good and really well thought out. So it's not a lot of work to do. They didn't mention a quest or any new boss monster or drop, but they add, a key update is that dungeoneering one. That's a lot of content and a lot of fixing to do for 1 month, and I give them credit for that because even though there's not a lot to do, I prefer that. I prefer they fix some of the stuff in the game than adding more content in that I need to do just as busy work. So it's really cool what they're doing for the updates. It's more of fixing the game than flooding new content in for no reason. So I'm really happy about that, and I'm really excited to see what they do with these April updates. But for now, I'm just going to keep on temple trekking. I know this is a pretty long video, and I'm really sorry. But, just to recap, Louisiana was fun. The temple trekking things in the elite tasks for Morytania, I feel like they're not belonging. I don't feel like you should be able have to max out a mini game in order to finish a task, but what can you do? And a trim completion escape requirement shouldn't be involved in a completion escape requirement, so that's kind of bullshit. The Easter event is really slacking, and it could have been a lot better. The Squeal of Fortune thing is pretty much bullshit. They shouldn't be able to do microtransactions and negate their own rule that they put out. And they said that people's social status in real life shouldn't determine the effect of people's in-game performance. So they kind of took back on their word. So I don't really support that. And then the behind-the-scenes April looks really cool. So I'm looking forward to what is coming, and I hope that all of you don't quit because of the Squeal of Fortune update. I really hope that you guys just keep playing and ignore this. It's really upsetting that they put it in the game, but what can you do about it? It's already in the game. It's already here. So you're just gonna keep on living and keep on playing RuneScape. So I hope you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. There will be a Fun Stuff Friday this week. I'm not going anywhere, and I have Easter break from April 5th to April 9th. So I'm gonna work on a new a new RuneScape rap battle of history, and I'm gonna be working on Fun Stuff Friday and another Monday commentary. So a lot of videos to come, and I hope to see you guys soon. So have a great day, everyone. Happy Easter.